Well, I was going to ask you what's your favorite places to play, but I'm assuming it hasn't happened yet because the Apollo hasn't had your show yet.
That's right.
But the Rhythm Kitchen, you guys played there a while back. How'd that go? That show must have been awesome for you guys and well received, I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Fans were real happy, and Steph and the whole gang down at the Rhythm Kitchen was pretty excited.
We're going back.
That's the next thing. You're going to get to go back there again?
April 9th.
April 9th,
Yeah.
right on.
The night before my 57th birthday.
So April 10th is your 57th.
My 57th
Put
birthday.
that in my calendar so I can
It's going to be my Heinz 57th.
Yeah. So, you guys got some long-term plans, short-term plans, mid-term plans? What's kind of the next focus? What do you want to do this summer? What are you thinking out in the future? Are you going to hang together? What's the, to see where it goes?
Right now, we have every intention to stay together and develop this thing.
Right.
For us, it is the driver, the motivator is to produce something compelling and something listenable and attractive, and give us an opportunity to play,
Right.
to play the things that we would like to play, and it's challenging. We're learning, continue to learn, and we just want to develop it.
And right now, getting your gigs, just kind of word of mouth. What are you guys doing to pull gigs together?
We're doing anything we can just to play.
Right.
And so whether that means a hired gig, booked gig, we go to an open mic, whatever, we just want to play.
So you can continue to develop this and try to pull it out.
A lot of the stuff that it takes playing time.
Right.
Right.
It's one thing to be able to execute it on your own, let's say, or play with a record, but it's another thing to play in a band, to play in a live situation, and that is a big part of the learning. So you just need to do it. And
so that's got to be one of the hardest things as far as the kind of genre you guys put yourself in, because it is jazz rock blues.
Jazz rock blues.
That to be able to do that and then kind of jam out on your own a little bit and do some solos and then pull it back together again within that whole kind of whatever you call your genre, which is pretty much out there. It's got to be pretty difficult at times, and to practice and practice and practice, like you say, on your own, but then be in a live venue and then make that happen again.
Right. It takes experience. When you're playing an instrument, there are a lot of different perspectives that you have to understand. It's playing it, and then there's playing it with other people, and then there's playing it in a live setting.
With
and
other
every time,
people listening.
right? And every time that you're in a live setting, every time you change rooms, that changes the ingredients somewhat, and so that takes time to get used to and figure out how to be consistent in all these different situations.
Yeah, the thing is that even though some things I've done, I've been out of the loop for a long time. You kind of, when you're trying to get back into the thing, you've been out for a long time, so now you're trying to get back. So you got to get a feel for it, and like practicing the tunes out is one thing, but being in the Apollo on the stage, you got to hear. So I can hear Stu. I'm sitting right under the strums at his house, but here, back there, it's big away, very distant away, and you hear the PA system. It's a different thing.
And music is certainly a feel. I mean, you guys are feeling it, you're getting into it. If you're not feeling it, it's hard to feel it when you're not feeling it.
You play to what you hear.
Right.
And so when you go into a new room, you're hearing things a little bit differently, so you have to adjust your playing.
Right. Right.
It's kind of.
But it's still fun. If it wasn't fun, why do it, right?
All guys just want to have fun.
Exactly. So, what's most important right now going forward from this next gig that we got on the 26th, and you're going to do again on April 9th
At the Rhythm
Kitchen? And so what's most important? You're just trying to get more gigs in town locally, regionally? I mean, where are you guys looking to stretch? I mean, I see your little thing, you guys want to stretch out. So stretch out means you guys want to kind of take your music to other people and see what's going on?
Sure, I want to play anywhere. The key for me, and these guys are on board too, is play some more. And so I'm looking at Chicago. I used to play at all the Chicago clubs in the 70s, all of them. And I want to get back in that market. I think we have something that would be viable in Chicago. I want to get up there, I want to get down to St. Louis. And not to mention the other, local towns around here would like to do, B-Town, anything we can do in P-Town here. but definitely want to get out there and get in some more major markets.
Right.
And then the other thing, besides just playing, is developing our art. You know, if I could just dovetail off for a second, somebody asked me the other
Well, you know, you're more than welcome to make a shameless plug.
Okay, here I go. Somebody asked me, don't you guys want to play a bunch of music that's going to get you a lot of gigs? And a lot of bands will do that. They'll go by the standard formula of playing recognizable, danceable tunes just so they can get gigs. That's how you get gigs.
Right.
And the person who asked is a dear friend of mine and an excellent musician, by the way, too. And I said, dude, I said, at our ages, I said, I have no interest, and we have no interest in just developing some kind of formula just to get gigs. It's about our art from our heart. And so what we want to do is develop our art, execute it from our hearts as genuinely and as authentically and as skillfully as we can do it. And I think if people recognize that it's authentic and it's really art right out of somebody's heart, it's the real deal, I think no matter what the style or the genre, people are going to see the authenticity of it. They're going to connect to the sincerity of it. And I think that is the key in terms of what we're doing as we offer our quote-unquote music to people, make this noise in front of people. And I think that's going to be the connection. Right. And I think that's the thing that will allow the chips to fall where they may, you know? Because we're real, we're doing it straight from the heart, and it's our art. And it's not something that's done just to make sure we get lots of gigs.
Awesome. With that, I think that's a great way to end it. You guys got anything to add? Because I think that pretty much is my feeling about you guys in the last month or so that Steve and I have met you guys and wanted you guys to come down here and play was, we could tell it was authentic. We were looking for somebody like you guys to possibly pull this together and open up the Apollo. So for you guys to open the Apollo March 26th, we're looking way forward to it, and we're going to try to blow it up as best we can. And if you guys go to Chicago, that would be great. And I do believe that there is places up there that would totally accept you guys and pull you in. It would just be killer.
Cool.
We'll come see you.
We'll
Cool, dude. You might be running sound.
Any last words?
I think that's everything. We're just looking forward to the 26th.
Thank you very much. The 26th should be the bomb, boys.
8 p.m., doors open at 7.
Doors open at 7.
Come on out.
We'll have it on the website.
Cool, man.
And we'll get it on.